everybody, Richard from Motorsports. Today we're not at the shop, we're in my home garage. I picked up one of those Amazon RC toolkits with the stand, and today I'm going to make a video on how to put this stand together because there's no instructions online, there's no instructions anywhere, and a couple of YouTube videos I looked up, they're pretty old, not great quality, and I'm going to try to do a better job. So let's get started. Of course, at the shop, well, the car shop, from Motorsports in Tuckerton, New Jersey, you know, we work on real cars, hot rods, trucks, turbos, nitrous, superchargers, but we also opened up another division now. We're doing RC cars. I've had RCs forever, well, shit, since the 80s. We're actually in the Poor Boys RC Speed Challenge with my very first car. It's in the back of the room over here. Shush! Damn dog. And that's my, get over here, come on. So we're entering the Hornet into the Poor Boys RC race. And it's an online challenge, and what's cool about that, that was my first real RC back in, 1987. So pretty cool how things have come around. My childhood buddy, Kyle, he's now building RCs for us. He's got a beautiful toolkits, high-end toolkits, and all that for when we're building custom builds at the shop. And we have all kinds of paint too, so whatever kind of paint ideas you have, we can do that for you as well. But a lot of you guys are doing a lot of this at home, so I figured let's make the video on the Amazon stand that I know a lot of us are buying. Why not? It works. Let's get to it. I like to start with the bottom. That's going to be your one with the ruler on the base. You'll see there's two different size screws. The two little ones that work with the small Allen wrench in the kit. That's a 1.5. So if you got the tool kit with this combo, don't kill yourself and use the Allen wrench. You know, be a gentleman. Use your new tool you just got. Let's see how these work. We're going to connect the base. And let's get our two screws. Here they go. Don't mind me if I'm a little shaky, a little slow. I'm paralyzed from the chest down. And I tell you, it's great to be using my hands again. I can't really work on my cars. The tools are too heavy. The parts are too heavy. Oh shit. Ugh. Here's the struggles of being paralyzed. But my doctor wants me to start going to occupational therapy again. So this is why I picked up this toolkit. Because when you go to occupational therapy for your hands and stuff, they have you do stuff like this. So you know what? I'm just going to start putting kits together at home. You know, do a little bit every day, and then maybe sell them online. You know, because I'm thinking if I do a kit every month or two, it's gonna get pricey. But the reason why I was also thinking about doing RC cars instead of going to OT, with my copay, it's actually cheaper for me to buy a kit to build than it is to go to OT. So, I hate going to offices. I'm a retired nurse. I'm an RN. And I have no love for the healthcare community. Sorry. I know a lot of people you called them heroes during the COVID pandemic. I call them pill pushes and propaganda pushes. I was in the field for a long time, almost 20 years in New York City. Paid my dues, been shot at, stabbed, hit with a brick, blood spit in my face, you name it. It's a joke. There we go. All right. That was a little more of a pain in the neck than I anticipated. So like I said, those are the small screws in the set. It's a 1.5. All right. Let's screw in our stem here. You know what? Before we do that though, I cringe when I hear metal on metal. It freaks me out. I hate it. And this is it's silicone spray, but it's silicone Teflon spray. So I like this when I'm working with like something that's exposed to plastic and metal. Listen, if all you got is WD, you use the WD. There you go. Use something. Now I didn't check, but thankfully I did it the right way. Not that I locked it down. But when you screw the base stem in, make sure you put the screw hole facing up. All right? I know it's logical, but you know, it's one of those stupid things. You got to do it. You drop it in, and you look at it, yeah, I screw it again. Story of my life, right? All right. I'm not sure exactly how high I want to keep this. There is a hole here for a set screw. Right here. There's two of them in the kit. I don't know why there's two. Maybe they gave you an extra. Not really sure. Huh. Whatever. Our top piece. It's going to go on like a butterfly kind of shape. Alright. Now there's two, I guess, washers, but they're not the same. They're seated differently. The one with the smallest seat, that goes on the bottom. The one, oh, there we go. The one with the largest seat, so if it's the screw head there, that's going to go on top, all right? Milo, shush. My lab is a little sketchy today. I don't know what's going on. Been some wild storms rolling in. We're at the Jersey Shore here, and there's always crazy squalls and storms at the shore, you know? But I don't know. Lately's been a little weird. And you know what? I think that goes for all of us, no matter where you're watching from right now in the world or country. That is a little weird. It's funny. People watching like, uh-oh. Do I have to put a tinfoil hat on to watch this guy's car videos or RC videos? Nah. I'm just crazy. This top one is a 2.5, all right? So if you don't have the kit and you bought this separately, it's the larger Allen key in the set that it comes with, but if you bought this with the toolkit, use the toolkit, all right? Now you're gonna have to hold on to the stem. I know it's spinning freely right now. I'm going to lock in our height here. It's a nice height for me to work on. Doing the Kyosho first. No, you know what? I'm going to do the Shogun first. I broke a hub on that. And she's dirty. She's dirty. Well, that's what happens, right? With these 1/8 bashes, we beat them half to death. Plus, it's a 6S co-rally, so it's easy to beat on and break stuff. So this, you can't see it in the video. I can hardly see it in freaking my eyes here. That's the set screw. Here we go. I like that height. It's a nice working height. There we go. Rock and roll. Now this can still spin freely. And that's it on magnets. Magnets to the top. This is the stick-on magnet for the base plate, the one that doesn't have the holes in it. Come here, Mama. Come here, Boo-Boo. It's my black lab, Milo. Come here. Oh, Mom's letting me in, guy. All right. I had to do a little editing there. Let's see. I'm sure I can just easily edit that out, or maybe I might leave it in. That was my wife coming to get Milo. She heard him getting scutchy. Usually that means she's in there cooking or preparing something or doing something with food, and he heard it, smelled it, or something, and he's going to sit there and watch her. He's a good boy though. He'll never jump up on the counter, grab food or anything like that. He'll stand underneath you while you're cooking, like most Labradors, right? All right, so here's the pads. We're going to pop the holes out. That'll make it easier too, putting it on, because I'm such a dope. I can't, and plus I'm shaky. You know, I'm politically incorrect here. I'm a cripple, you know. I'm a cripple that likes to build crip whips. There we go. It's the right position. I probably should have peeled it off from side to side, but whatever. I don't know. Huh. Very nice. Let's do it again. Get my garbage together. Pop the holes out. And for anybody out there that is disabled also, that's watching this video, that's getting into the hobby, that's probably been in the hobby for a while, you know, check out the rest of my videos. I got some cool wheelchair accessible vehicles that I drive. Got a Fox body. It's gonna be racing no prep this season. Finally, been building that forever. She's got a 7.3 Godzilla with a 94mm turbo and a ZF8 BMW transmission built by Pure, 9-inch Ford rear, full interior, 850 cert roll cage. She's making about 1,300 plus at the crank. I'm sure more, but I haven't ran her on my dyno yet, so I hate to like talk any numbers shit. Until I have those numbers in my hand for my dyno, then I'll talk all the shit I want. But until then, I don't do that. All right, she's looking like she's together. Here's the magnetic tray. I did put this together. All it was putting this magnetic sticker on the base, which now that I'm looking at it, I did it crooked. I could have did it a little better, but you know, that's how we roll. And there we go. Here's a beautiful Kyosho my tech Kyle built. There she sits. She's getting her new motor, speed control, transmitter, and she'll be good to go. I have all that stuff on the shelf, all nice ProTech stuff, and she'll be rocking and rolling. I forget what kind of motor we got for this. It's nice though. It's nice. Should be good. And I got a nice little 2S battery for her. She'll be rocking and rolling. So like I said, check us out, Far From Dead Motorsports. We have a YouTube channel. We have a website, ffdmotorsports.com. I hold dyno nights. So if you got a hot rod or truck or anything cool, you want to drive over to the shop, get it on the dyno. We have big events. It's like 50 people show up just to spectate sometimes. It's a good time. It's a real good time. And I got a lot of merch on the website. I'm starting to have more RC content on my website and YouTube channel. All the RC stuff will be going to an RC playlist. So this way you don't have to go searching around through my YouTube channel main page to find these videos. And stay tuned. Hope you come back to watch again.